Hello. Thank you for being here. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. This is my relaxed hair journey. So these are actually just clips and pictures over the years. The first three pictures is just pictures before I was relaxed that I can actually remember that I was natural. So I believe my mother relaxed my hair. I believe I was 9 years old. So on this picture, I had to be about 3. My mom used to keep my hair definitely done. She used to do a good job doing my hair, but like the shrinkage was very real. So my hair was braided up a lot. She put my hair in ponytails a lot. So on this picture, I believe I had to be about 5 or 6. I've talked about in my previous videos how my mother used to put these little ponytails in my hair all over my head, and this is one of the pictures from when she used to do that. So these pictures are really old, so bear with me. So this is around, I was about 7 or 8, probably just right before I got a relaxer. So I just had some ponytails, 2 ponytails look like, and a bang. And it was really a struggle. I think it was more the shrinkage than anything. So yeah, I think I got my first relaxer at 9. I don't have any pictures of that. And then the next pictures jump straight into 2014. So in 2012, I discovered YouTube and I discovered a whole lot. And I believe I frequent between conspiracy theory channels and hair channels. The hair channels really sparked my interest. So I listened to a lot of YouTubers, and I remember they said the one thing is to document your hair journey. So that's what I started doing. I started taking pictures of my hair. When I relaxed my hair, when I went through a setback, I just started taking pictures. So this is 2014, my first picture that I documented for my journey. So when it comes to my hair, I have a little bit of a pattern. So I'll get braids in my hair. I'll take my braids out. I'll relax my hair. I'll wear wigs, and then I'll wear my hair out. So this is November 2014. I had braids in August. I had braids. I got braids in August. I removed them probably the end of October, and then I got these braids. So this is approximately, let me count quickly, 4 months after the last picture. So this is how much my hair grew from that time point. So this is just another shot of the back, and this is actually me just putting the relaxer in. This is what my hair looked like after I washed it out. This is what it looked like. This was still November 2014. Probably a couple weeks after I put my relaxer in. So this is just my hair flat ironed. So I believe I curled my hair. I used to curl my hair at home a lot, and then go off to work. But a couple times that turned out drastically for me. So I just started using rollers and flexi rods just to curl my hair up instead of curling it before I went to work, because it never turned out good for me. this was still November. This was November 30th. So I was just about to get braids in my hair. So December 2014, I decided to get these braids. Now, I have this picture on here for a reason. Somebody made a comment to my video that braids was the cause of my hair looking the way it looked. And I would agree with you 100%. If you do not take care of your braids, if you let people braid your hair very tightly in the front, as you can see clearly in the front of my hair, these braids should not have been right directly in the front of my hair. That hair shouldn't even been braided. But I sat there and I let them braid everything, all my edges, everything. They just snatched all of it into the braid, and y'all will see the results. And looking back at it now, I thought I was cute. Look at me just sitting up there posing like, yeah, I'm cute. Cute, about to be hairless in the front. Not only did I let them snatch my edges into these braids, then I also had a habit of keeping my braids in way longer than it's recommended to keep them in. Now, learning from my mistakes in the past, I will tell you, leave braids in for a month. Do not let people braid the front of your hair. Do not let them braid it. I'm telling you, they will braid the front of your hair because they don't care. All your little edges going to get snatched right off. Do not leave braids in longer than 1 month. If you do, please get somebody to redo the front, redo your hair. Don't leave braids in longer than a month, because this will happen to you. So in March 2015, I removed those braids. So I had those braids in my hair approximately 3 months. And in that 3 months time, I don't remember if I oiled my hair, if I greased my hair. I don't remember, but I do know I left them in my hair. I didn't redo them in the front. I didn't do anything. I just let them fall out. They were falling out all over the place. And this is the end result of what happened there. So I tried to, when I seen the damage was done, I tried to get some black dye and cover it up. So that's why it looks the way it looks or whatever. But it didn't work. It was still very much damaged. The hair was gone. So I just moved on from there, and I want to say I learned my lesson, but that wasn't the last time I braided my hair in the front and left my braids in. It took me a few times for me to learn this lesson, actually. So this is me trying to hide the damage, but it's nothing to hide. I just look crazy, but eventually I learned. So in May 2015, I got my hair braided like this. So these are micro minis with wet and wavy hair. So I'm showing these braids for a reason, because the braids are actually the cause of the damage to my hair. I wouldn't really say the braids, actually. It was actually my lack of caring for my hair. So these braids were in my hair approximately 4 months. So in September 2015, I removed these braids. So when I removed my braids in September 2015, this is what my hair looked like. So the front grew out a little bit, so I had some edges now. So I put a relaxer in my hair, and this is what it looked like when I did my relaxer. This is after I rinsed it out. So in 2016, I didn't take a lot of pictures of my hair. I'm not sure why. But this picture is actually very significant to my life because this is the first picture I sent my husband. We met online. So yeah, this is the first picture I sent him. And in this picture I have, these are micro braids, I believe, but they are with deep wave hair. So yeah, it's just significant because this was the actual first picture I sent my husband in 2016 when I met him. So in 2018, January 2018, I was 8 months pregnant with my son, who is about to be 5. So this is what my hair looked like, and it looked pretty healthy. One of the reasons why I'm not getting too excited about my hair growth at the moment is because I see what my hair looked like when when I was pregnant with my son. So yeah, when you're pregnant, your hair tends to flourish. Probably maybe the vitamins, probably it could be a number of it could be a number of things from the baby giving you extra stuff and everything. So yeah. So in February 2018, I had my son, who will be 5, of course, next month. So I just added that in there because it's part of my story. So this is June 2018. So this is how my hair is looking. Very healthy, very full, very thick, very luxurious. It's nice, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't get enough of my hair looking like this. So then went back to the braiding shop and got these braids done. Now at this point, I did ask them to leave a little hair out, and I left a little hair out, but it wasn't enough of hair. So when I took my hair out 3 months later, this is what I had. So my edges is gone yet again. So at this point, I dive straight into YouTube, and I did all types of research on what can I do to grow my edges back, all types of stuff. So I came across a lot of different channels, which I am subscribed to still to this day. So I learned a lot of different techniques as far as like putting oil in your hair as opposed to products that you buy from the store. I seen that oil was really, really good. Coconut oil, avocado oil, tea tree oil. Tea tree oil was really good. Jamaican black castor oil. I learned a lot. So I grew my edges back, as you can see in these next clips here. So my edges grew back. So I went back to the braiding shop. Yes, I went back to the braiding shop. But this time when I went to the braiding shop, I made sure I kept a significant amount of hair in the front of my hair out. And I made sure I told them I do not want this part braided. And they listened, they did not. So in December 2019, I actually took my hair out in November. And this is what my hair looked like in December 2019. And it looks good. It looks good. I have no complaints on how it looked at this moment in time. So in December 2019, a lot of things changed for all of us all across the world. Like I said before, when I first joined YouTube, I frequent the conspiracy theory channels and the hair channels. So the conspiracy theory channels, I knew about this big thing that was happening since October. So I was very aware. I wasn't aware of how severe it actually was going to get and how we were going to be on lockdowns and all types of stuff that was going to be happening here. But I did know about the initial thing. I'm trying to be very careful with my words because I know all about YouTube. So when it hit, yeah, I went through a lot. Being looking at all sides from things and seeing things, I have my perspective on one side of things, and then I have another perspective. But I can't really say that I relate totally with conspiracy theorists, because the things that I was seeing them doing, I seen people licking on poles saying that you should just, go all willy-nilly and, get yourself immune to things. But the side that I stand on, is I don't stand on either one of the sides, actually. So while I was aware of things, I also was very cautious when it comes to me and my family. So I have a baby. My son, I think he was about 3 or 4 at the time. I had family members, so I was super, super cautious. So my biggest fear was okay, what if I go out here and I get this and then bring it home to my family? So at that point, I put myself on a lot of different restrictions. So the braiding shop was out of the question, absolutely out of the question for me at that time. So I was already learning different things about my hair, how to take care of my hair better with braids and how to grow my hair out. So I always knew how to, braid my hair because I've seen my mom do it. Like I said in the video before, my mom learned how to do braids through helping my cousins take out their braids. So I knew how to do braids, actually. I watch people, I learned by watching. So I've been going to the braiding shop for many, many years. So I've seen them braid other people's hair. I've seen it. So I picked it up. I been knew how to braid my hair, but I didn't think that I could braid my entire hair. I would always, if a braid fell out here and there, when I had very toxic waves with my hair, I would always put the braid back in my hair or whatever, because I just didn't want to walk around with pieces of hair missing. So I knew how to braid my hair, but I didn't think I can braid my entire hair. But like I said, I have a regimen between braids, wigs, leaving my hair out. Now I done added head wraps into the game. So I knew how to braid my hair. So this was the first time that I braided my entire head by myself. And this is what it looked like at first. So yeah. So I kept my braids in for 3 months. So in them 3 months, everything that I do on my channel, far as showing you guys how to oil your scalp, how to grease your scalp, how to wash your scalp, everything that I showed you guys, I did all of them things. So I was happy with my results, but I was still not too happy. At this point, I think I joined a group on YouTube to learn how to take care of my relaxed hair more. And like I said, I compared my hair to their hair a lot, the people in the group. And I still was not happy with how my hair looked. It looked significantly different than other people's hair. A lot of things I didn't take into consideration. Not only the relaxers, I didn't take into consideration that I actually have iron deficiency. And when I mentioned to someone, they say, yeah, my friend has the same situation and her hair looks exactly like your hair. So that plays a big part in how your hair looks. So my hair was growing, it was getting long, but it was still some things that is missing. So at this point that was the straw set that I did. So yeah, so at the next clip, I believe, one of the next clips coming up, I decided just to cut my hair because I just was not happy. I wasn't happy with what it looked like. I just wasn't happy. So I cut my hair. So you'll see that coming soon. So I cut my hair in October. This is what my hair looked like in March. This was 5 months later. Now, in between that time, probably in November, I put some braids in my hair, and I most likely took them out at the end of February. And this is what my hair looked like in March. And I loved it. I loved my hair. I still was a little on edge. It did grow in nicely. It's looking very nice. But it still did not, when I put my hair to the back, it still did not look like what I wanted it to look like, what I thought it should look like. So yeah, I was still on a little edge. I was happy with my results. When I combed it a particular way, it looked okay. Like in this shot, I don't like it. I don't like it in this shot. But in this shot, when I combed it a particular way, now it looks a little bit fuller and a little bit more healthy. But yeah, I still wasn't quite sure. So this is a comparison. So this is a comparison between October and March, and I will say it looks a lot better in March. So So June 2021, I did it again. This time I did it all on my own. I installed these braids into my hair. So I should have did more research. I should have did the rubber band method. I should have did the method where you add more hair to the braid, the hair that you're braiding. I should have did a lot of things different. I shouldn't have braided the front of my hair with the little pieces in the front, but I did all of that. And my husband actually told me when I was doing this, like, don't do that to your hair. And of course, me thinking I know everything, I did not listen. So yeah, this was a tragedy waiting to happen. So you guys will see what it turned out looking like when I took these braids out. So I removed those braids in September, but in November, this is when I wore my hair out. And it is drastically different. My hair is very, very thin. The ends are very, very thin. It's just very drastically different. And it is an end result for me putting them big braids on little pieces of hair. So yeah, I do not recommend that at all. So I cut my hair at this point because it was all chopped off. So yeah, this is what it looked like, and I was not happy. So I think at this point I might have cut. No, I haven't cut it yet because I'm gonna cut it again. Yeah, because this is actually my hair before I greased or conditioned or anything. This was freshly washed hair, and this was what my hair was looking like, and it was all chopped off. I did not like it at all. Not at all. So yeah. So in June 2022, I cut my hair. It seems as if every time I cut my hair, it grows back the same way. So this time I tried to cut it into like a little V shape. I'm not a professional, so this is what it turned out looking like. So in August 2022, I installed braids. I have the video on my channel. If you want to check it out, check it out. So yeah, I installed them braids. I believe I kept them in for about 3 months. You guys see me when I took them out. So this is what my hair is looking like now. And I'm not a person, I do not lie. So I'm not going to tell you guys that the result of my hair looking like this is because I use some miracle oil or some miracle shampoo or any type of miracle anything. The result of my hair at this moment that I believe is because I am pregnant. And I am pregnant with twins. Now, what I will tell you guys is that if you have healthy hair, if you don't have any medical issues, because I have iron deficiency. That's one of my issues that I suffer from. Then the things that I do use in my hair, oils for one. I know essential oils are very important to hair growth and growing your hair and retaining length. So yeah, I can tell you that the things that I do with my hair, that maybe you should try it. Maybe you should try it. But the reason why my hair looks the way it looks right now has a lot to do with the pregnancy. So just come with me on this journey to see, how my hair holds up. Once I drop these babies, a few months later, then we'll see. We'll see exactly what's going on. And if my hair stays the same, then I will say, try what I'm doing and do it for yourself. So yeah, but as always, thank you guys for being here. If you stayed all the way to the end, thank you so much. And I will be seeing you guys soon. So just remember, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one.